What up, Sergeant Grass? Hey, random. Yeah, probably because I forgot to ship it out. No, yours I did ship out. Yeah. There was another batch of shit that I didn't ship out yet. Hey, Steve. What's up, buddy? Hey, Dan Homestead. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming, guys. It's going to be a short one because, fuck, it's hot. And, my live streaming this for the rest of the summer is going to be a little hit or miss. So, I'm running out of summertime, and I have a fuck ton of shit that I need to get done. So, you guys are going to have to bear with me. Live streams are going to be, they're going to be a little more random for a bit. I'll look at your stuff random. I'll pull it up, see what the deal is. Somebody else got stuff already. Can't remember who it was. I don't know anymore. My brain's so fucking fried anymore, it's not even funny. Alright, let's look at this junk, see how this turned out. I don't think it turned out great. I think it's going to end up getting thrown in the trash. Start it over. But we're going to see. I think what we're going to do is make a new one. Not tonight, because it's going to be a short live. I think we're going to make a new one and just do box joints. Fuck, that's a hell of a gap right there. Jesus Christ. God damn. Just do box joints and call it a day. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Mrs. S, how you doing? What up, Runic? 106 there? Yeah, I'm sweating my balls off. This is nuts. Hey, Nicole. 106 there. God dang. Hey, Amy Joe, how you doing? I've been hanging out in a lot of your guys' live streams, not for terribly long, but turning them on and doing other stuff. I'm sorry I haven't been as active lately, but like I said, I'm running out of summertime, and I have gotten exactly 0 of my outdoor summertime projects done. So and today I went and canceled a ton of other orders for the shop. I had chats with people. Some of them I didn't cancel, I just pushed off. Other ones I just outright canceled because they were a waste of time. Hey, Ricker, what's up? Just one left in the house? Also got a blown AC. God bless it. Heidi, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Busy, tired, but good. Just now getting back into it. Yeah, I know I was really sad when I seen that I missed your live stream. What was that, yesterday? Day before yesterday? Last September? I can't remember anymore. Let's see if I can salvage this. We're not going to do any work to it tonight. I just wanted to make an appearance, let you guys know that I'm still alive, and still trying to do the YouTube thing. think this box is going to work out. I think we're going to go light it on fire. Not right now, because it's fucking hot enough. But nope, that's not going to work at all. Not even a little bit. I couldn't fix that if I wanted to. I could fix it. I can. I can fix it. Can. It's going to be another glue up. Or another series of glue ups. I can tell you what, I'll never do this nonsense again. For damn sure. It's a whole waste of my time. Next time, it's done up as 4 sides and then the 2 end caps glued on. Oh, fucking hell, it's hot. Hey, Shoop, how you doing, buddy? It'll ruin the transmission, but it'll work. God bless it. Hey, Ray, how you doing, buddy? Another craft show. How'd your last one go? I missed the update on it. What was that? Oh, hell, there was a name for it. Fucking hell. It's dripping wet here. All right. I think, all right, so what I'm going to do, God bless it. Man, even my glue is gummy. That's not okay at all. All right. So this was entirely my fault because I attempted to glue all 6 sides up at once. That is not the way to do this. So you can see huge fucking gaps. Just menacing gaps. Like, look at that. That's ridiculous. Well, it's like a 2nd grader did that. Like a 2nd grader probably would have done a better job. Alright. But I have an idea. I've done it before, just not like this. It means that I will probably have to do it 1 corner at a time so that I don't lose what little structural integrity this thing has. So what I'm going to try to do is I'll make another box with box joints. Just in case this doesn't work. But let me try to give you a visual of what I want to do here. So take a strip of wood, right? And we'll cut, I'll build a jig so I can lay this on my table saw on the corner. And I will run the saw blade straight down that joint. Just cut that joint completely through and through the top. And then we'll fit a piece in. Probably black walnut or something. Might as well make it look a little interesting. And then what that'll do is on every side you'll have, on every corner you'll have a piece that comes over about 3/4 of an inch. I think that's how thick these were. It'll come in 3/4 of an inch and you'll get this little corner bit here. On every corner we'll have one. And then I can try to salvage it. But I don't know if it'll work because I've never done it on this scale before. It's worked on much smaller ones. Fucking hell, it's hot. Jesus. It rained here like 3 drops. That was about it. Rumple, no, absolutely not. Had blocked the words burn and fire? I don't think so. Hey Matthew, how you doing, buddy? Use a screwdriver to fix it? Nah, the gaps are too big. That won't work. Whoops. Hey Runic, thanks buddy. I popped in for a few minutes, but I didn't really have... Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I was super busy at work today, so I didn't get to really pay attention to what you were doing. Matthew, I'm getting into a wet t-shirt contest. So we're going to attempt to fix this. Not today. I got to build a jig to hold this thing. So we're going to put splines in along each joint. We'll do the cross splines out of something. I still want to do the cross splines. And I can angle them so that instead of going straight across, they come in. And try to match the spline that'll be up here. Do another one here. One straight in the center. One angled here. And I'll have this one here. So it'll look that'll work out. Maybe. If it doesn't work, I'll have another one. I'm going to cut the pieces for it. Man, this glue is shoddy as hell. Some of the joints came out really nice, and other ones came out horrible. Absolutely horrible. So because they're so big, they're not salvageable. Like some of these are that's not salvageable at all. Right? You're not going to pack that with any amount of sawdust and expect it to disappear. Right? You're not going to roll that over with a screwdriver. You have no structural integrity right now. Like I can stick it's all the way through. Like that's not, you can't fix that. So we're going to improvise. I need to build a big ass jig. Which is fine. I think I have the material to do so. I think. We'll see how it works out. We're not doing it right now. Because I don't want to be in here any longer than I have to be right now. Gaps on the inside still? Yeah, I'm sure there's gaps on the inside. I mean, so I know, yeah, that goes all the way through. I know what caused it, and that's because I tried to rush it and do it all at once. Like an idiot. I should have known better. Also, hi, Steph and Bex. Yeah. Some of them are really nice, and other ones are absolute dog shit. But, like I said, I think I have a plan. I think I can fix it, and I can make it look good. I think. If it doesn't work out, I'll make a new one and call it a day. No, Matthew, that size is fine. I just did it wrong. That's what I'm going to do, Robert. We're going to run a spline up. We're going to cut it out, run a spline, glue the spline in, and that way I'll have I'll have an angled bit sticking out here, and then we'll make another spline that goes at an angle here to match this one. We'll do one in the center that's straight, and then we'll have this one down here on this corner, and we'll do another one that matches it. So Julie in here? Hey Julie, how you doing? Caps got stuck. No, I don't need to make it smaller. I just need to do things more intelligently. What I should have done, and it probably would have worked out beautifully, is I should have done the 4 sides, locked that into square, let that dry, and then put the top and bottom on, and I wouldn't have any of these issues. But because I was trying to manipulate 6 sides, each side having 4 joints, and I was trying to fight the clock of the glue drying as I was working. Like every time you clamp like here to close this joint, then this one would open, or this one would open, or it would open over here, or this would sink in and open these joints. I should have known better. That was my fault for fucking ruining that. But we can make it up. We can make up for it. It won't be that big of a deal. And like I said, if it doesn't work, it'll make a pretty fire. And it'll be fun. Right, Rickard? I need another drink because fuck, it's hot. Got some of that fancy garage beer today. Look at that. Garage beer. What's up, Coffee? How you doing, buddy? Now, hopefully tonight, well, so once I get my deck done, my fire pit done, those are the 2 big projects that I need to get done before it gets cold. I need to get my shed built back here. I need to get my wiring done. Maybe when we do the wiring and shit, I'll bring you guys along with it. Don't put it in the fire. No, that one. If I can't fix that one, it's going in the fire. We'll make a new one. Hey, Flossie, how you doing? Don't worry. Don't worry, Matthew. I'm still gonna get you one. One way or another, it's gonna happen. It just may have box joints instead of this 45-degree stuff. Man, this humidity is not being nice to my glue, though. Holy cow. Fucking heat's not being nice to me. Like I sweat my balls off all day long in the shop. And lately, I've been killing my brain Someone's texting me. Yeah. Yeah, Runic. Holy shit, Runic. God damn, that thing looks awesome. Cool stuff, Nicole. Cool stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fuck. Alright. So I need to make a jig that can hold that monstrosity. Still haven't got glass for that damn thing, for that thing. I gotta go get that glass for this weekend when I'm making a run for lumber. Hang on one second. Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, and fucking Johnny Homeowner means you've got a lot of shit to do in a short amount of time to do it. And I've been allowing this to take up all of my time for no benefit. Yeah. So the way I do boxes is I then cut the lid off of the box, right? That way it fits perfect. Everything lines up. Oak Ridge, I'm making a whole lot of nothing right now. We just took that out of clamps. It looks terrible. And it's really hot, and I don't want to make anything right now. But I should make a jig for my saw so that I can hold that thing. Let me move some of these clamps away off my table saw. I wonder if I can just build a skid to run on the table saw and use the fence to keep me where I need to be. So what I need is two 45-degree boards. With a board in front and in back of this box to register it. I put two boards down. I think this will work out. We're going to attempt it. We're going to see what happens. Oh, are these long enough? That'll probably work. We're gonna see what happens. Fuck it, why not? Let's make some noise. Blow some sawdust around. See if I can't cover myself in more bullshit. Making cheesy broccoli soups. Cut the top off to make a lid. Yeah, that's what I do. Every box that I make, most boxes that I make it with the lid on it, and then I cut the lid off. Because then I know it matches perfectly. It's the right grain, it's the right size. I don't have to try to make it the right size. Sounds like Stephanie's make some bread bowls. I'm going to put this fan behind me so it's not blowing sawdust on me. I want to see if this is going to work out. If it works out, great. If not, shit happens. I think probably work out better if I put it like that. Make sure I'm not sitting on any glue. And then you can use the fence as a guide. Put a board in the back and a board in the front to lock it in place. Make it a little higher. I don't know if it'll work or not. It seems pretty straight. I don't know if it'll be straight along the whole 1 foot length, but it seems pretty straight. But one of the things I'll have to do is I'll have to sand all this sticky ass glue off of here. Alright. So we will nail a board at the front and the back, screw a board at the front and the back. Eyeballing that was pretty close, but I'm about 1/8 of an inch off, and I need to get rid of that. There. Now they're the right height. There. So, I don't know why I ran that down. I'm going to make some cuts here, and I want you guys to do this at home. find a clean corner. This looks pretty clean. Theory, should be able to that's it, right like so. Ugh. Yes, I'm using the saw blade as a stop. Alright. Fucking sue me. Of course, they're a different size. Why wouldn't they be? So, if I put these up here, oh, where's my Spax drill bit? Or shuck, key, whatever. There it is. Hey, it's Gio. Yeah, you can put the fence on the other side. Should pre-drill this. I'm probably going to split this out. In fact, I think I am going to pre-drill it, so then I don't look like a fucking idiot. Even more so than I already do. Damn, that's a dull ass drill bit. Fuck that drill bit. Oh. that's against here. There, we'll drill. Yeah, right about there. Got it. Now, all things being equal, should be able to put a screw in there. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to find out one way or another. I'm on my line. In theory, you should be able to set that right in the middle. Well, let's see. 3 1/16. That should be center. Counting the blade width. Get rid of this shit. I just want to see if this is going to line up now. Here's my box. This side is not all boogered up. This side's not all boogered up. Oh shit, I think that's going to work. Let's give it a real light pass and let's find out. George, I think that'll work. That's what we're doing. We're making a slot down it. And then we're going to pack a strip in there. We're going to cut thin strips and put in there. That's what we're going to do. I just wanted to see if it was going to work. I suppose I should have made sure that was at 90 degrees first, but meh. That's good enough for me. Closing up or gumming work. So I'm cutting into here on my little piece here, which gives me a place to reference the depth. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I like this saw is I got this big off switch. I can just hit it with my leg when I'm done. I don't have to take my hands off the workpiece at all. I got to work out nicely. Alright, what I got to do is I got to get rid of Gotta get rid of the glue. That corner is actually recessed in a little bit. I don't know if that's going to affect me or not, but we're going to find out. All right, I'm going to hit this with some, I don't know, 150 grit. We're going to get rid of some glue real quick. Let's see, 150. Where are you at? $120. Man, 120 works. Let's do that. Alright. I'm gonna knock that glue off. Let me look at chat real quick. Fuck, it's hot. Mac user not available. Catch y'all later, Rumple. Have a good one, buddy. Build your grandma a birdhouse if you have time. Are you the one who emailed me about a birdhouse? Hey, Matthew. I'm looking at the chat. Oh, bevel the blade to 45 and just use the fence? Man. But this way I add an extra layer of complication into it. No, the size is good, Matthew. The only reason I messed up is because I failed to, you know, be a woodworker. Eat the dip so fast. you can get a better look at the joints. Like, some of them, really nice. Okay? A little bit of a gap, not a lot. Okay? Really nice. Not so nice. This piece is actually recessed in this piece. So, and you got a big gap. That joint, really nice. Really nice. Half nice. Got a big old gap right there. No gap over there. That joint, not terrible. I mean, overall, they're not bad. Some of them are very much bad. But, like this one. That's fucking terrible. But, you know what? Now, now that it's cleaned up, it's not as bad as I thought. I mean, I'm still going to do the saw cut thing, but I'm not going to cut all the way through. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, but I'm not all the way through. Okay. We're going to line it so the inside doesn't matter. I just need a good glue joint. So I'm going to try to pick one that is really bad, this one right here, and we're going to see how that looks in the little jig here. Oh, sorry, I'll turn the camera here. Just give me 1 second. Okay, let me turn the camera here. Sorry, guys. I done forgot all about you. You're a booty warrior. You know, I'm gonna try to be nice. Let me run this one and see what it turns out to be. We'll go up a little bit, make a first cut nice and light so I know I'm actually on the corner. I am pretty much on the corner. Alright, good deal. Make it more aggressive. I think I'll do it. perfect, but it's not bad. And that was one of the worst corners, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll do just fine. All right, so there's my depth gauge already notched into my piece. Corners are easy to line up. I'll just eyeball it just to make sure that they're all really good. So that'll be fine. Like I said, we can't cut all of them, then the box may fall apart. But what I can do is get covered in sawdust paste. We'll cut some strips of black walnut the width of a blade. We probably won't do it tonight, but to do that, I'll use a thin rip jig. Because, well, that's the intelligent way to do it. And we will tape this creating our own zero clearance fence. I can just run that shit straight across because then it can't peel up. Perfect. Now, because I have a riving knife on mine, and I'm not taking it off, I'm going to cut a slit in my tape where the riving knife is. cut one. See if we can get this dialed in. Go right there for now. I'm going to cut just a random piece to see if it's going to be the right thickness. Oh, what do I want to cut? There you go. Cut that. Now, I need to be a little bit skinnier. Too much. Actually, might be pretty good. Oh, touch wire. All right. Try that. Should be using a much longer piece. Well, hot dog. I think right there, I'm gonna use a longer piece so I don't catch one of these things to the face. I already have a bunch made. No. Fun. Here, what's this? It's a little longer. Oh, let's keep that. Let's see, what do I got up here? That's longer. Also a terrible idea. Here, what is this? That was longer. Really? That is almost perfect. Let's do another one. Oh, damn. That is perfect. Alright, got that bot dialed in. This is what it'll look like. Right? It'll just sit right in there. I'm not going to smack this one in. It fits just a little snug. And I don't want to drive it into place and then not be able to get it out. But that'll be what we're doing. Like so. Mm-hmm. Right? But we're going to use something different. So here you got minimal gap. Minimal gap. And then it's going to come down to there. And then we're going to do cross pieces. Alright, so I got the gap figured out. Just the width of a saw blade. That's all we're doing. And then we'll drive it into place with one of our mallets. Well, we'll cut them out of, I don't know, probably black walnut, right? Hey, Mr. David. Anyway, that's what we'll do. I don't know, next time I go live. I don't know when it'll be. I don't know if it'll be this weekend or not. But it won't be tonight. I got the table saw set up, assuming I don't have to touch anything. I should be fine. Well, even so, I'll have the thin red jig. But I haven't been using the table saw much. I've been using jigsaws and stuff. So. It's near enough 1 a.m. for you. Well, we're just going to hang out here. I'm going to have a drink and stand in front of the fan. And then we're going to call her a night. And I'm going to go have dinner in the air conditioner because it is fucking hot. So, hope you guys can hear that fan because it does next to nothing for me. Mr. David, thank you. Thank you. Slowly working on getting it cleaned up and built out to be an actual wood shop. Begun my transition into the new business model. Canceled a whole bunch of stupid little projects. So, we'll see. Is that a pickle on your hat? Yes, it is. It's my emotional support pickle. Got a little face and everything. Look at his little face. I don't know, maybe I'll use maple for the long stretches and black walnut for the cross pieces. Or black walnut for the two angled cross pieces and maple for the center piece. So it's maple, black walnut, maple, black walnut, maple. I don't know yet. We'll see. Nice pickle. Thanks. Epic beard. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, I hope all are staying cool. I know it is toasty. It's toasty here. It's toasty a lot of places. We don't get We don't typically get the heat that a lot of places do, particularly down south. Turn the fan so I can be a little nicer to you guys. We'll move it back here. But I'm still going to stand up. Yeah, so the corners of this, a lot of them actually look a lot better than I thought before I cleaned them up. So I'm not overly angry about it. So we will we'll do this, and I think it'll look really cool, and it'll be sturdy. And then when I remember which end's the bottom, I will I'll put some feet on it. I don't remember which end's the bottom. But I got to get the laser engraving done once I get all the side pieces glued in, get everything cleaned up. Then I got to do the laser engraving. So what that'll entail is just holding the laser rig up so that the laser head can engrave on this. It's not really that complicated. Meeting next weekend? No, we're not. I'm so fucking absolutely not. You talking this weekend? Or the end of the month? What is it you're working on? It's going to be a memory box, or memorial box. I don't know, some kind of a fucking box. So we're going to cut the lid off. We're going to line it with blue felt or blue velvet, and make it look all pretty, and do some laser engraving on the cherry, which I think it went this way. Cherry, 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 purple poplar. I think that's the way it's supposed to go. I can't remember. We'll worry about that when we get it done. But it's a big ass box, I can tell you that. Like this joint right here is damn near perfect. And that one is damn near perfect. I got a little bit of a gap down here, but I think it's because this piece had a chip in it. This line here, damn near perfect. This portion of this one's perfect. This one's all fucked. Yeah. Was it poplar on the side? I thought it was cherry top, left and right. Poplar front and rear. I don't remember anymore, Matthew. It was this way? Alright. I thought it was engraving on the cherry. Thought that's what we were doing. That's alright. We'll get her done. She'll be super pretty. Now that I look at it, I think it'll look really nice. Got a little blue bubble right there. We got her all sanded down to 220, and then I'll engrave it. and then I'll cut it open. And then we'll line it, and we'll seal it. Engraving on cherry. That's what I thought. I thought it was engraving on cherry. Like I can engrave on purple poplar. There was the piece of plywood I was looking for. Son of a biscuit. I can engrave on the poplar. It's just this part engraves differently than this part. So you got to split wherever that point is where it starts to change. You got to split the design, and then this part has to burn either slower or hotter. Sometimes it's even a little bit down into the white, where you got to burn like this transition period here. That actually is the worst. Ideally, you would do it like if I were to engrave something across this whole thing, it would be probably 1, 2, 3 different engravings, because that transition piece there can be really picky. But I think it's just the minerals in the purple, whatever makes the mineral for purple. I think that's what messes it up. Alright, I'm going to have one more drink, and then I'm going to go... I'm going to go do stuff. I got a deck I got to finish working on. I got a bunch of digging I got to do. I got to run a gas line. So my rest of my week is going to be pretty chock full. So I don't know when I'll hop back on here. Potentially Thursday. It may be later. It may not be. It's like 6 o'clock Eastern. It may be more like 8 o'clock Eastern. And then we'll just do a hangout. Night, Flossie. Have a good one. Appreciate you coming. But we'll see how the rest of the week goes. If I can get my deck done, then it'll open up a little bit of time. It's the digging is going to take the longest. So I have to dig a trench from my house up the side of my garage here, my shop, because I have to bury a gas line, and I got to run a conduit line from the house. I'm probably going to run 2 or 3 from the house out to the shop over to that corner so that I can run wiring when I need to. The power digger? No. I have a fence right here, and the gate's too narrow. I had to buy a 48-inch lawnmower, riding mower, so that I can fit it through my gates. And I'm not pulling my fence up. Hell yeah, Nicole, it sounds great. I am having, I don't know, probably fish sticks and french fries. I don't know. Because I don't feel like cooking tonight. I'm mentally exhausted from my day job and physically exhausted just in general. You're having tequila? I'm having garage beer. Probably whiskey when I get in the house. I'm not kidding. Legit. Garage beer. It fits. Yeah, the heat's rough. I mean, I don't mind the heat so much. It's just, fuck's sake, it can be a bit much after a while. Like, we've been so damn humid here, it's not even funny. And humid for no reason. Like, all my grass is dying. I have to go out there and water it. Grass is all dying because it's not raining. It's just hot and muggy for no fucking reason. Thanks, Nicole. I got Steph for that. She'll cook dinner. also cut this strip off of this piece of wood. Oh, there we go. Yeah, when you're working in it all day, it gets to be rough. And then every project that I have at work right now is a fucking brain project. It's not just replace these parts and call it a day. I got to be an electrical engineer to figure out why this shit doesn't work. Like, I got a hybrid car at my day job right now that, for all intents and purposes, as far as the computers are concerned on the car, it should fucking work. But it doesn't. So, you know, it's been a treat. It's been a treat. Like, as far as the car is concerned, everything is perfect. It even thinks it's running. It's not. What type? It's a Grand Cherokee 4xe. The hybrid system is upset with it in some fashion. Which is like 400 and some odd volt system. 300 and some odd volts. I can't remember what the 4xe is. 300 or 400 volt system for the hybrid portion. And it thinks it's running. It's just not. Yeah. Yeah, Jeffro, you ain't kidding. You know, when I started working on cars, oh, I don't know, like 20 years ago or so. 25 years ago. No, it was probably about, I don't know, 24 years ago. Something like that. Because I started working on cars when I started driving. And back then it was easy. Like, I remember my old Fords, my old Chevelle. Yeah, like 4 wires on that whole car. If something didn't work, you knew what wire to go for. Now you got like 800 miles of wiring and 17,000 computer modules. And you got to trace them all. Figure out what's going on. Hey Tim, how you doing, buddy? But it's part of the game, I guess. Like I started telling people, I'm not a mechanic. I'm a fucking engineer at this point. Like, I don't want to be. I don't enjoy it, but it pays the bills. Well, that's always smart, Nicole. If there's 2 of them on a vehicle, you know, 2 headlights, 2 wheel bearings, 2 calipers, and it's always smart when one goes, the other one has just as much time on it. Yeah, back when you could unplug the fucking computer and it would still run. And the computer was like... Remember on my old F-150s, the distributor cap had a little module that was underneath it. It bolted right up. That was the thing that went all the time. Like, so much so that I had a spare in the glove box. And you just unplug it, undo the, I don't know, I think it was 3 screws. Pop it off, slap the new one on, plug it in, and off you went. You didn't have to program nothing. You didn't have to sync anything. Like, you could do it on the side of the road with I think it was 8mm bolts or 1/4-inch bolts. That was, or little tiny bolts, just holding it on there. That was it. Those are the good old days. Don't get too many of those anymore. Hell, now when I get something that's older, I'm always thinking it's going to be something complicated, and I let the stupid shit go. Start tracing wiring and stuff just to find out that the fuel pump module that's bolted to the frame and rotted out on the backside. I don't think it was ever plugged in. Yep. I can't remember what that. I think it was like a spark control module or something, an ignition control module, on the old '88 F-150 I had. And I don't think it was on the 6-cylinder, the straight 6. I think it was on the 8-cylinder. Hey STL, how you doing, buddy? Found the battery in the trunk. Yeah, you'd be surprised where they stuff batteries now. They were putting them in the front fenders for a while. Had to pull a wheel liner to get to it. And then they were putting them under the seats of some, like under the driver's seat or passenger seat of some of the cars. We got a bunch of them that are in the trunks. This L that I'm working on right now, it's a 2024 model. It's a Grand Cherokee. It's in the back where the trunk would be, right? You lift up the little floor thing where your spare tire is. Take the spare tire out, throw it across the room, and your battery is underneath that. That's where your 12-volt battery is. $12-volt in your hybrids in the back hatch. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. The electric Challengers, whatever the fuck they were, they don't make them anymore. They had a 12-volt battery, just a little square thing. Super annoying. They had it in the back, so you lifted up the hatch, and it was in the back in the left-hand fender cover. You had to pop a door off, then you had to unbolt the battery so you could slip it out, take the terminal off so you could pull it out, take the other terminal off. They didn't give you enough wire. They didn't give you enough wire to pull the damn thing out and take both terminals off or hook up a charger or anything. You got like this much room above the terminal, so sneaking a charger in there is a treat. They put a big plastic thing over the positive terminal. Like, just fucking obnoxious. I'm convinced engineers hate mechanics. And people in general who want to do their own damn... Like, changing a battery, you shouldn't have to go to a shop to do that. You should be able to change a battery in your own damn self. No room for one of those in ours? Put it in the water. Yeah, $200 battery. You ain't kidding, Jeffro. You ain't kidding. Like... So the Hornet, I don't know if they do it on the current model, but there for a while, if you disconnected that battery, you were shit out of luck. You'd have every module in that car would be upset, and you'd be towing it to a dealership so that they could clear the codes, and then you could start the car again. That's just, or you'd have power steering, or again, something would be upset, and you'd be going to the dealership so they could clear the codes out of it. Yeah, we've got jumper terminals under the hood, but with our Chrysler-approved battery tester, you have to pull the battery out of the vehicle and hook it up. They want it isolated from the vehicle network. I don't know why. It wasn't like that before. You just pulled one terminal off, or you just slapped it on the terminals. It would tell you if it was good or bad. I don't know. Maybe it beats up the battery pretty good or something. They don't want to fry any modules. Hey, Francois. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? Also, how long did it take you to type that? Fucking Matthew. Let me know in 60 seconds, Matt, or Francois. Yeah, I tell you, new cars anymore are a joke. Hey, CNG. How you doing, buddy? Doing pretty good here. Hot as hell, but that's life. It's not the heat. The heat is fine. It's fine when it's hot. It's that it's muggy for no reason. Right, Runic? Matthew said, "Not today, motherfucker. Not today." Yeah, humidity sucks. I'm definitely getting to be old now, I think. I'm one step below yelling at kids to get off my lawn. Now I'm complaining about the humidity every other day. Like, I just want it to rain. Just want it to rain. Well, I'm old enough. If it had rain, I'd be happy about it. A good rain. None of this fucking 3 drops and then we're at 400% humidity. And it's 90 degrees. You're also old? I'm 47. I'm close. Fuck. Rains every day there. Doesn't help. Makes it worse. No, that's fair. Listen, I want to be able to mow my grass. I am looking at my grass dying right now. It's like, I love my yard. The only thing I don't have is my white Velcro shoes, right, to ride on the lawnmower. But I'd rather mow my grass every day than watch it die. And I refuse to set up sprinklers and stuff. But I may have to. Here, if it doesn't start raining a little bit soon. Come mow yours. It's getting long. I thought you paid some lady to come mow it. Fuck, that beer was really good. I'm getting another one. Did you guys know they make a refrigerator specifically for putting in, like, garages and unheated spaces? Yeah. There you go. I'll mow. You dig the trench. I'll bring my riding mower over and everything. I'll load up the truck. I'll bring the weed eater, the edger, the push mower, the rider. You come over. I'll even let you use my shovels that are over there. You dig the trench. It needs to be 24 inches deep, 2 feet deep, and it's about 40 feet long. Oh yeah, and part of it's under my deck. The first 18 feet, 16 feet of it is under the deck. And it's on the uphill side, so the deck is like nipple high. You're gonna be making all kinds of bread in a few weeks. I'm gonna be getting all kinds of sandwiches. Then your mom retired? Supposed to get rain tomorrow? I hope so. Yeah, Steph had a birthday recently. So she's waiting on a birthday gift. And she'll get that in the next couple of weeks. Just because it's really expensive. But I'm going to benefit from it, so it's worth it. You need snow? Fuck that. I fucking hate the snow. I I don't mind it. I don't mind driving in it. I hate other people driving in it. Like, if I was the only one on the road, I'd be fine. Doesn't matter how much snow or ice there is. If I'm the only one on the road, I'm fine. Because I'm the only intelligent driver, apparently, within 100 miles of me. Everybody else turns into a fucking knucklehead as soon as it starts snowing. And I dislike shoveling, so I'd rather it be hot. I hate being cold. Which is ironic, because my house is like 66 degrees right now. It's cold as shit in there. There is dew, or what do you got? Condensation on the windows. There's also a bug in here. How'd you get in here? I got cedar on the wall. Why are you flying around in here? Go away. Yeah, Matthew, I don't know how you survive with all the stupid on the roads. And I lived in Ohio for a bit. I know. Ohio drivers are extra stupid sometimes. Plus, every damn one of them's got bald-ass tires. Hell, we got that here, too. You get everybody with their bald-ass tires, the first time it snows, they're all stuck. Everywhere. All over the place. Spinning tires everywhere. All sideways on the road. Or the people with trucks that got good tires, they got no traction. So instead of turning on four-wheel drive, because you know, if you use it, then it goes away, apparently. Like, it's got a limited life cycle, I guess. So you can only use it so many times in your life. So you want to make sure that you don't use it in the snow. I guess. I'll see people driving up the road, up the hill, all fucking sideways and stupid, or just sitting there spinning because they just don't want to touch that four-wheel drive button or shifter or whatever. Me, on the other hand, I paid for the whole truck. I'm using the whole truck. I turn on four-wheel drive anytime I want. Fuck it. You yelled them and put them on live? Hell yeah. There's a guy who drives like a dump truck, I think. I think his name's Joey. He does live streams of driving the dump truck all the time. Tongue and groove cedar. Just get fence pickets. Just get fence pickets. It's cheaper. Excuse me. And unless you're buying it in the summer, it's more available. And you can make it tongue and groove if you want. It's not that hard to cut a tongue and cut a groove. You can do it on the router table. Or on the table saw. Hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? Look, Brian, it held up. It's together. Still, we're gonna redo all the seams though, because some of them are trash. Some of them are really nice. This one here is really nice. It's like a perfect joint right there. Which is weird, because this was two different pieces. And this is a good joint, which was two different pieces. This was an L or a C and a C. And this joint sucks, and this joint is alright. These are the ones that were taped. This one was not. This one was not. This one's not terrible. This one was not. And that's actually not half bad. One of these days, Brian, I'm going to have to, when I'm sitting on the porch, when you're live streaming during at 10 o'clock at night and I can't work anymore, I'll come up on your panel and shoot the breeze. I don't know what to talk about, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, Johnny's a staple up there. He's up there every week. I mean, he's a good guy. Gives stuff to talk about. Once you get to know him, yeah, he's not bad. He's a good guy. Got you, bug. Didn't see it fall. I think it stuck to my neck. I gotta trim my beard though. It's getting kind of crazy. Hey Colby, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in, man. Oh, nice, nice. All right, Nicole. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Hey, Austin, doing pretty good. How are you? Damn the bug killer. Listen, thought that was the point of putting up cedar, so there was no random bugs in my shop. I mean, I know it's not done yet because people want to build fences out of it for some ungodly reason. Where are you coming from? Pennsylvania, northwest Pennsylvania. Where are you coming from? If you say Austin, Texas, it'd be awesome. Michigan. Oh, so close. So close. Michigan ain't bad, though. Uh-oh. Why does my fence track have movement? Oh. It doesn't have any movement up here. Alright. It must be off the track over here. Yeah, pretty close. Not that far away. Hop, skip, a jump, and a couple of swimming lessons. Yeah. We'll get there eventually, Matthew. Eventually. I'm going to try to have this done here soon. Shotgun a beer. All right, Francois. Just for you. You ready? Boom! Bet you think you are a somebody. Well, Ricky, I'm more of a somebody than you are, you fucking dork. There you go, fuck yourself. Move out of your mom's basement. Remember, I got people watching me. You don't. And I got people, don't be a jerk. Fuck you. You were a jerk to me first, you dickbag. Fuck out of here. Got no time for your stupidity. I'm enough of a somebody. I got people watching me stand here shoot the fucking breeze. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one. The beer tasted really good, so I'm gonna finish this one and I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, right, Colby? Also, it makes me sad. It's 8:30 and it's already getting dark. That means winter's coming. I don't like it. I don't like it. Colby's giving the mailman a lot of credit, though. Is there mice there? Where, in my shop? I don't think so. We used to have Tiny Tim. He popped up in the corner one time on a live stream, but I haven't seen him. There's a lot of things in here for him to nest in at the moment. 633 over there. Yeah, I like any time that I can be outside doing stuff. Like once the ground freezes and it's cold, that's it. I pretty much turn into a homebody. Like I'm inside just all the time. Yeah. Well, it's what I say. It's 8:34. Like it's already getting dark. I remember here just a couple weeks back at 8:30 at night, 9 o'clock at night. It's like midday out there. 35 a minute postal code. That's funny, Gold. Oh, Lord. But since I got the rest of the evening to hang out, I got to hang out in a couple of live streams. Pop in, show some support, be vocal in them. So I've been watching a lot of you guys, but yeah, we got to turn it back soon. That's true. I've been watching a lot of you guys, trying to keep up while I'm working and doing stuff, but if I start talking, then I get distracted. And, well, I popped into yours a little bit, but I was in the middle of working on that Grand Cherokee, and that took more brain power. I couldn't watch yours. I did give you a like, though, so that's worth something. I mean, it's worth exactly one like. The old folks wouldn't give a shit about you. You weren't halfway funny. That's the only reason we let you hang out, Colby. It's the only reason. It's because you're halfway funny sometimes. But if I start talking, particularly in your chat, Runic, if I start talking, then somebody will say something that's interesting, and I will use it as an excuse to not do what I'm supposed to do, which is fix a stupid car. Emphasis on the halfway. That's it, Colby. That's it. Oh, man. Half-wit. So, wouldn't you know it, when I was cleaning up in here, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I found the nozzle to my air gun. That's down below you guys there. Which means that the nozzle I took from my air gun at work, I can take back. Because I like this stupid little brass nozzle. It's got a thing I can put a hose on. And I got a pack of them in the mail because I ordered a pack of nozzles. Once you spend money, then you find what you lost, I guess. Yeah, I didn't see you painting. You were, I believe you were still taping. Every time that I looked. Although there was one time where my side froze. I don't know if your side froze or not. I'm going to guess not, because I didn't see you go live again. So it must have been my side. Double it and give it to the next person. Hi, Tyler. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, I did, but I did see one of the, there's a fly sitting on the top of my phone. I twicked it. um, I did see at least one of the pictures in my notifications. That thing looks awesome, dude. That's great. Two weeks later, caught the originals. Man. That's awful. Be flow coating yours this week? Awesome. Awesome. I don't know what flow coating is, but I assume it's a good thing. So I got a spot for it. We're gonna move this over this way, and we're gonna put yours right here. So we're gonna have the sign, the eagle, and then maybe I'll put something in between them. Grandpa's shoddy. I'm not touching it. And I've got one shadow box cut. I need to assemble it for some fishing. Oh! Oh, shit. It's in the house. Damn it. Alright, so when I go live on Thursday, what we're going to do is, if I go live early enough to do some work, great. But once the work is done, I got to show you guys a 20-pound box from Turner Fishing. Jacob, is that the best you got? Really? All right, Colby. We'll see you later, buddy. Have a good night. You guys know those little, like, toys, the toy things, when you squeeze them, their eyeballs bulge out? Some people, I just want to see how it takes to make their eyeballs bulge. Some people, that's all they're good for. Like Jacob. And whoever that other nitwit was earlier. Yeah. I don't even remember the other nitwit's name. But it is what it is. Ricky? Fucking Ricky's a stupid name. If you're cool and you're named Ricky, sorry, you should just change your name to Rick. Ricky's stupid. This is just facts, I'm sorry. Alright, guys. That is 2 drinks longer than I was going to be. And we are at 8:45. I got some rounds to make. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I really do. I guess we did do something today. We got this cleaned up. Figured out how we're going to fix it. So that's awesome. I'm going to try to go live on Thursday. But I got to get my deck done. That's the first priority. And then right after it rains, I got to dig that trench. Because right now the ground is hard as fuck. So we'll see when it rains. Michael, that's the stupidest fucking comment I've ever seen in my life. I hope that your mother didn't pay for you to go to college or anything. Alright, guys. Have a great night. Let's get rid of him. We don't want him to be the last comment. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Peace out.